everyone, my name is Daisala. I'm a fashion designer and you are welcome to my channel. So today I'm talking about how to start a business in the new year. So I'm an African inspired ready-to-wear fashion designer and I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria, and I've been in business for 9 years. So when you want to start a business, you want to believe that your business is going to take off, your business is going to go the way you plan that it should. But starting a business after a year that we've been through in 2020, business is not the same as it's always been. Business is not business as usual. Things have really changed, and you want to start your business and make it take off the way it's supposed to take off. So you can't really say the way business was done in 2020 is the same way it's going to run in 2021, because things have really changed and you need to change with the time, really. So first of all, running a business is not as fancy, or being an entrepreneur is not as fancy or as a lot of people think. So a lot of people think when you tell them that you work for yourself, you're an entrepreneur, they think that it's a ball in the park, you're just you have your time to yourself, you're lounging, you're this, you're that. But running a business takes a lot of hard work and determination, and you find yourself working overtime most of the time. So first of all, when you want to start a business, you need to ask yourself, whatever kind of business it is, you really need to ask yourself honest questions. Are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready to work hard for this business? Really hard, because now things have really changed. You may not just start your business just like that and by chance, by luck, or by strategy, and the business will just take off. Things have really changed. You have to plan to start a business, and you have to plan to start it properly and start it right. So you need to do some honest self-assessment when you want to start a business. Ask yourself honest and sincere questions about starting a business. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to run a business, to own a business? Because it's a lot of hard work. Are you ready to go along with the developments that you may find or you may see after you have started this business, and not chicken out? So first things first, when you want to start a business, you need to know what product or service you want to sell. Are you selling a product? Are you selling a service? What exactly it is you want to sell? And this product or service that you want to sell, is it marketable? Does it have the potential to bring in income for you? What potential does this business have? Is it marketable? Because the thing is, gone are the days where you just have this idea or this hobby that you're really good at, and you just want to turn it into a business. You need to ask yourself, is there a market for this thing I want to start? Is there a market for this business? Is there a market for it? And are people going to be willing to pay for this thing that I want to sell? What aspect of the market do I want to dominate? What aspect of the market do I want to come into the market from? That's what we call niching down, having a niche, because things have really changed. And for anybody to bring out their money these days, you need to let them know or make them understand that whatever product or service you're offering is of value to them. People are not going to put down their money if it's not going to be of value to them. So if you're niching down in whatever business you're doing, in whatever area it is, if you're niching down, it will help you a lot when you start marketing your business. Let's take, for example, you're selling shoes. What kind of shoes do you sell? Because the thing is, everybody cannot be your market. Everybody cannot be your customer. You can't be everything to everybody. So you ask yourself, what kind of shoes do I sell? Is it for men? Is it for women? Okay, what kind of shoes do you sell? I'm selling Italian shoes. I'm selling handmade shoes. So the person who wants to buy handmade shoes knows that there's this person. When you're doing your marketing and they come across you, they will stop and consider you. Instead of marketing your business to so many people and they're like, oh, okay, when they're not really your target customers, they're not your ideal customers. So it's always very good to niche down when you want to start a business. Even if you started a business, it's always very good to niche down. Also, when you start a business, after you've discovered what, or you have found out what product or service you want to sell, you found out what niche you want to go in, you want to specialize in, you also have to now start thinking that this aspect of the market that I'm specializing in, these customers, these X, Y, and Z are my kind of customers, they are my target customers. Now you need to think of, where can I find them? When I start marketing this business, where can I find them? How can I find them? How can I reach them? It makes your marketing very easy. So this is what we call your audience, basically. The audience that you have designed for yourself to market to. After you have done this, you need a name for your business. Now, having a name for your business, you want to keep it simple. Life has changed. People's attention span is very, very short. You can't come with one really long name that sounds so incredible. Just keep it simple. Something that people can remember. Something that people can say, oh, this business, I've seen it before. I've seen the name before. Is not to this. I can remember. I can, a name that is very, very simple and very straightforward. And when I mean a name that is very simple, please don't necessarily use your pet name or your nickname, or you can use a nickname if you know you're not going to outgrow it. Because the thing is about businesses grow and businesses go through stages of evolving, basically. So as your business starts to evolve, you don't want a name that you've outgrown and you're not really interested in having that name. That's when you see some people say they want to rebrand. So if you start right, if you pick a good name for your business, you have no business saying that you want to rebrand by changing the name. After you have picked a name for your business, now you need to register your business. You need to register your business name or the business as a limited liability or an enterprise or a business name. And when you've done that, you need to buy a domain. The world has changed. You need to buy a domain. Domain names, you don't want to start a business where the day you now decide to now go online and create a website for your business, your domain name is not available. So it now makes you to now settle for domain names that are complex, basically. So if you want to start a business, let's say you choose a business and your business name is Flowers and Petals. Flowers and Petals, www.flowersandpetals.com. When you haven't locked down that domain name, maybe the day you now decide to go and buy that domain name, it's gone. www.flowersandpetals is gone. So you now have to settle for www.flowers-petals.net or flowerspetals.uk. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. So basically, register your business, get a domain name for your business, and the reason why you do this is because so that you can take your business seriously and so that other people can also take your business seriously. Now, you now ask yourself, how do I want to run this business? Do I want to run this business online? Do I want to have a physical presence where people can interact with my business? You need to find that out from yourself and decide which one you want. And if you have the capacity to have both, it's all well and good. There's nothing wrong with it. It gives you more options for your business. So when you've considered what location and where you want to run your business, whether it's online or whether it's a physical space, you need to find out the costs associated with it. In as much as they say the internet is free, if you're gonna have a presence online, that if you're not using social media, it costs you something. So you need to find out what it costs. Even what it costs is cheaper than having a physical space. And if you decide to have a physical space, you need to find out where you want this physical space to be and go to that place and find out how much will it cost me to get a physical place in this environment. What are the physical spaces? How much are they going for? And find out if it is something you can afford or if it's within your budget. If you don't have a budget, if you already have a budget for your business, then you need to have a business plan. A business plan will state the goals and the vision of the business. And a business plan will contain a lot of all the things I've spoken about today, and it will guide you as your business grows. And when you have people working for you and when you want to present your business to people, your business plan is what will help you to make people understand the goals and the vision of your business. And finally, money to start your business. If you have the money to start the business, all well and good. And if you don't have the money to start the business, you have to start thinking of how you're going to raise funds to start your business. Do you plan to take a loan? Do you plan to go to family and friends? Whichever one, it's up to you. So I think that's about it when you want to start a business. These are simple steps summarized to start a business. So as you start the business in the new year, I wish you all the very best. And my video is done. I'll see you next week. Bye.